I am Joshua P. Warren, and this is the first ever rendition of my virtual wishing machine in a metallic plate form. This is stainless steel with a brass finish, and of course it's in a plastic sleeve. That's how you'll get it. I'm going to pull it out of here, and this is about the size of a credit card. As a matter of fact, it's exactly the size of a credit card, and you can see how very well made it is. It's very thick, and you can possibly even see my fingerprints on it. That's how nice and shiny it is. I created this design years ago based upon the Milky Way galaxy. And the idea is that whatever you project into the middle of this is going to radiate outward into the universe and help your manifestations come true. One great thing about this is that you can either leave it in a place at your home or your office or in your car where you will see it all the time, or you can put it in your wallet, your purse, your pocket, and just take it with you wherever you go, whenever you travel. So, like I say, I created the original design years ago, and you can find it in my Wishing Machine Workshop book on my website. But if you want to have something tangible in your hands, well, this is it. And let me tell you how I use this. This is such a powerful design, especially when it's engraved in metal like this, that whenever I have something that I'm trying to manifest, what I do is I simply place it down and I think about what I want, and I just look at the center and I focus on what I want for 10, 15, 30 seconds. That's it. I literally project what I want into the middle of this as often as I see it. And that's how you use this metallic wishing machine plate. It's about as simple and as passive as it gets. And it's also quite artistically beautiful. Now, of course, if you want to take your manifestation to the next level, if you want to get more serious with it, then you can also place something in the middle that represents what you want. So, for example, let's say that you want a new car. Well, you could just take a little piece of paper. This is 1 inch by 1 inch approximately, and just write something like "my new car," because that's what you want. And then place that right in the middle and leave it there. And I mean, you focus on what you want, and then you leave that piece of paper there the rest of the day or the rest of the week or the rest of the month, depending on, how complicated your wish may be, because some things might manifest faster than others depending on how complicated it is. But basically, you could put something like that right there and just leave it there, and that will help the focus. Now, you could also go maybe a step further, and instead of saying "my new car," you could print out a picture of this car that you want. And it doesn't have to be the exact car that you want, just some kind of a representation of the car. I think that visuals can be very, very powerful, especially if you're not the kind of person who can imagine visuals easily. So you would put a picture like that right in the middle of it and just leave it there. And then that will help you every time you project your desire onto it. Better yet, combine the two. Take the image of the car with the image of, or with the note, and just sort of, overlap them and put them both right there in the middle. It doesn't matter what you want. It's about trying to define as vividly as you want the concept of what you want, and you put it right in the middle of this plate. And maybe you just do that once in a while to help you think about what you want so that you can clearly imagine it. But the idea is that whatever you put right here, be careful. Don't wish for anything that you don't want, because whatever you focus on that spot is going to be projected out into the universe. It's amazingly powerful. And of course, in this particular case, I'm talking about something tangible like a car. But let's say you want something that is not that specific. Let's say you just want more money. Well, fine. You can just look at it and think about wanting more money, or you can just take an actual piece of currency that means something to you. I'm here in the USA. This is just a dollar. This represents money. You can put the piece of currency right in the middle of it, and that will help you to manifest more money flowing to you. Given the way this is designed, you might even have better luck if you take a coin. This is a U.S. quarter. Fits there very beautifully. Maybe that could represent what you're thinking of in terms of money. Or another U.S. coin, which almost exactly fits there, the $50. That's pretty cool. I actually think it's fun sometimes to put a piece of currency down there from a foreign country. This is a Canadian coin. And the reason is that sometimes when you put down a piece of foreign currency, it breaks you out of your usual way of thinking about what money and currency is. And it reminds you that money intrinsically, like a coin or a bill intrinsically, doesn't necessarily mean that much. It's about the energy. So money represents the energy of abundance flowing to you. That's why I even have some pretty, some pretty exotic coins like this one. This is an old coin from Tibet. And sometimes I'll take something that exotic and put it there, because when I look at it, I know that it's money, but it's not money that I'm familiar with, that I work with on a day-to-day basis. And so that helps me to remember that money is energy, instead of being something that's literally an object. I mean, if you're lost in the desert, you can't eat this or drink this, but money is a representation of energy. And so actually, because this is a small thing, I decided to include a freebie for you right now, if you get one of these, that you can use even if you don't want to put any actual money on it. This is a miniature stack of $100 bill replicas. And maybe you don't have a real stack of $100 bills that looks like that, but that's okay, because we're dealing with thought forms here. So this comes with the kit right now as a freebie to help you. So even if you don't have anything that you want to put on top of it, if you're looking for money, fine. Put that right in the middle, because it represents the same concept. And so you would not believe how many people say that this has been like the magic bullet that helps them manifest using this device. Having this little stack, this is an actual stack of little $100 bill replicas. You can see on both the front and the back, it's pretty darn accurate, and it's just the right size to go on to this metallic stainless steel brass covered wishing machine plate. But because that so many people are looking for money, especially with how things are these days, I decided to throw in one more little freebie for you as just a sheer experiment. Of course, I own the Paracymatics Sigil Lab, which I created. And you've probably seen this symbol before. This is the money sigil. And I have gotten over the years so many reports from people who say that the money sigil has brought them money, that some people say it brings them even more money if they tattoo this on their body. Now, I don't have any tattoos. I'm just not, I don't like the idea of putting something permanent like that on my body, which is why I thought maybe it would be cool to experiment with that concept using a temporary tattoo. And that's what this is. This is a temporary tattoo. And it's really funny to think that you might actually be able to fool your friends into thinking you got a tattoo. But regardless, very simple to use. All you do is there's a little piece of paper that's backing here, and I'm not going to do this right now, but what you do is you peel that backing off, and then you take this little tattoo and you place it wherever you want it to be, and then you put maybe like a wet paper towel on top of it for 30 seconds or whatever, and then when you remove it, this will be a temporary tattoo on your body. And you know, it can last a couple of days, maybe longer. It just depends on how often you wash. I mean, like if you want to scrub it off immediately, it's easy to do that. I mean, it's not like a stamp or that's gonna imprint on your skin. It's actually like a little piece of thin film. Like I say, I don't want to mess this one up, but you might be able to tell. It's just like a little sticker. And, okay, well, what the hell? I'll show you. So this is sort of, okay, well, there's a little film, and you peel the front and the back off, and anyway. So it's kind of fun to experiment with that, though. And when you order this kit right now, you get instructions, and it explains all of this. It tells you how to use this. It tells you how to use the temporary tattoo. And so basically, when you get one of these, and I only have a very small number available because, as you can imagine, you know, I'm not Amazon, I'm not Walmart or whatever. I mean, I just make small batches of things. If you get one of these high quality, durable wishing machine plates, it's going to come with these freebies: the miniature bundle of $100 bill replicas. It's going to come with the temporary tattoo, so you can experiment to see if having a tattoo of the money symbol on your body actually attracts money to you. But regardless, you can use this thing for the rest of your life to manifest whatever you want, either using either words or pictures or none of that stuff. Just focusing on it and projecting your thoughts on a regular basis straight into the middle to radiate what you want to the world. And I love the fact that it's the size of a credit card, so you can take this with you wherever you go. So I look forward to hearing your stories of success. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may the force be with you.